Another video on the stock market and what is going on and what am I getting into and what am I looking at. Today was a day I was shocked to see. Honestly, I thought we were going to have a bounce up and then after that it was going to a drop into the stock market, but we had a very flat market. Now, flat markets are still money-making markets, but in a way that we just want to sort of watch and see where we're gonna go. So today is a confusing day, and we are questioning where are we going to go in the market. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, the one thing I have to say, here comes a SPY. I had VIX on there, and the SPY was very strong and looks really strong, and after hours is really strong as well. We are seeing a strong impact, and it's sort of breaking that high after hours. Now, after hours is, keeps in mind that after hours really doesn't make a difference, and it really does there's not like the volume there. So when we sit there and look at the after hours, it's still in that trend there. But that tomorrow, let's see what happens, if we're going to go up higher or what. If we do break this trend right here, and I'm looking at the 369, that trend, that can basically make me think, well, we are going to have a little rally. But what I'm seeing in this rally, or what I'm seeing right now, we're having a bear, a bear, a bear. So all this movement is showing a bear coming in to the market, even though it's still going up. That's where I'm a little bit confused. But you see how the bear was sort of swiping it down. We had a little bit of downtrend right here, and then it bounced, and it had that support, a very support line right here. But right in here, it's making a support line. And then it comes up, and it's taking that resistance, and it's going back down, resistance, back down, resistance, 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 and then it's breaking through the resistance. So after hours, it broke through the resistance, it looks like. Well, how am I seeing this? I see, this is where it gets confusing. We're seeing the VIX. After hours, the VIX is going up higher. So VIX is going up higher. We're still seeing VIX higher. And so VIX is going up higher, and the SP500 is going up higher as well. So it's telling me we are having a reverse, a bearish reversal. But then we have right down here, it's showing a bear reversal too. So this is a little bit confusing. Like, I'm trying to digest everything. Well, then we have to go to unusual whales. Unusual whales has one of the things that most activity today. So we're seeing the activity onto the high strikes. Well, today we're seeing big option trades of today. So the big option trades of today from unusual whales is right after hours, like right, the hours were starting, like we're closing right in that closing hours. Some big whale sold SPY calls, and it was a big amount. So they sold these calls at 345. Now the expiration date is this Friday. But that's, now to me that is a bearish sign. But that's a bearish sign because you have a big whale saying, "Ah, I'm gonna sell it at 345." They're thinking it's gonna go down. They can probably rebuy those back, and they can probably make money off it. That's what I'm seeing. And you're seeing puts somebody bought puts. So there's a big whale. There's a couple big whales that are buying, still thinking it is negative. We're still in a negative trend. So I'm a little bit questionable on that. I don't really know what's going on. At 12, it was a lot of puts. Um, Now there are puts buying, so there's puts buying, and we had some puts selling. So somebody was selling puts at some person was selling puts at 400. So they're selling puts at 400, thinking it's gonna go up right during Christmas time. And this is interesting. So short term, it could be going down. Long term, they're thinking it's gonna go up. Pretty interesting. Sorry, I'm just still digesting everything, trying to digest this because we are seeing. Now let's go into the flow charts right in here. After hours, it's still going up. We're seeing a little bit uptrend. Now the flow trend, $1,000, it's still bearish on, and then right when you get into the $30,000, we're seeing it flip. Big money is starting to put more into calls. So what do we expect? I'm not really 100% sure right now where the market's going to go. Everyone's been saying this, what I've been listening to on YouTube as well. So I'm sort of neutral right now. I'm digesting it. I'm looking at everything. I did sell some calls out to the market, trying to make some premium off of that. But as of right now, I don't know where we're gonna go. So it's all, and I believe there's some people even talking about this, is all due to earnings. Earnings is coming out, and people are going to be saying, well, the earnings is going to be bullish or bearish. And we have to say the earnings, if earnings are good, well, earnings are going to be, everyone is going to keep on pushing the market upwards. If earnings are bad, we're going to see earnings. If earnings are bad, we're going to see the market start tanking. So I'm just sitting back, relaxing, and watching where the market's going to go and how we are going to see the market. So if you like what you heard, if you like all the information, definitely subscribe, click the like button, and I appreciate it.